Hello, wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, the 24th of January. And man, we have got a busy couple of weeks coming up here at the Wine Watch. Well, busy couple of months. You know, we do an incredible selection of tastings February and March because we got a lot of snowbirds in town. A lot of money here. So all the big money tastings, the Moosonee tasting, the Chateau Latour vertical, the 1982 Bordeaux horizontal, all coming up over the next 2 months and already filling up. We're almost sold out for the Moosonee tasting already. Well, we have got a couple of tastings to get through this week first. Tomorrow night, we've got a Rhone tasting here at the store, which we still have a few reservations available for. And then Friday night, one of the events that I look forward to all year, our vintage Madeira tasting going all the way back to 1795. George Washington was president when this wine was made. But some very exciting stuff. And like I said, a few seats still left. Next week, we've got 4 events next week starting on Monday night. Wait a minute, I don't work on Monday night. Well, hey, Valentino's is doing an event. I'm going to be there. I haven't been to Valentino's in a long time. Sorry, Giovanni. But, man, have been thinking about your food and looking forward to this event because we've got an incredible lineup of Italian wines. Of course, Valentino's an Italian restaurant and an incredible menu. Check the whole entire lineup out on our website. We're not going to do a separate email about that event because we've got too many events going on to do a separate email on each and every event that we've got going on. All right, next Tuesday night, which is what the email that's going out today is promoting, we got Stephanie Honig in to do a little tasting of their current release lineup, and we got some tasty treats Toni will be serving along with that. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. And then Wednesday night, we've got Anthony Bell here in the store, winemaker for Bell Winery. Used to be with Beaulieu Vineyards 4 years, producing some outstanding wines with the winery with his own namesake, Bell. And we've had him in the last couple of years. This is one of the best events that we do, a blending seminar, different clones of Cabernet Sauvignon. A lot of people don't realize there's different clones of the Cabernet Sauvignon varietal in addition to being different varietals. And we're going to be blending those different clones along with a couple different varietals to make, well, Anthony's Napa Valley Clarets or something close to it. Those of you that make the best blend win, and you get to take home the prize. I'm not telling you what that is. It's a secret. And then Friday night, we've got our Moosonee events here at the store, which we have a few seats left, almost sold out. One of the best tastings, or one of the most incredible tastings we'll be doing all year. Some of the most sought-after wines coming from Burgundy, the Grand Cru of Moosonee in the town of Chambly-Moosonee. But very expensive wines. Most of the times, wines we're tasting are double the price of our events. All right, well, a lot of stuff going on, like I mentioned. And what we're here to promote today is our Honig events. Stephanie Honig, we've known for a long time before she married Michael Honig. And, well, Michael was 22 when he took over the winery in 1984. And Louis Honig bought the property in 1964, and they started planting it just to, to sell the grapes. And then 1981, they decided to start producing their own wine. This was after Louis passed away. The first Cabernet Sauvignon, the 2,000 cases they produced were made for him and won a gold medal at the Orange County Fair. So things got started there, and then, well, the lowly Sauvignon Blanc wine grape was what they focused on initially. Well, hey, these guys paid for the land a long time ago. They didn't have to make money in order to pay their mortgage with these wines, and Sauvignon Blanc was what they enjoyed. So they started out making Sauvignon Blancs. Napa Valley, as you know, very good for Bordeaux varietals like Cabernet Sauvignon, and, well, Sauvignon Blanc is just another Bordeaux varietal. It does well there in certain parts of the valley as also, and they make 2 different Sauvignon Blancs. Well, I'm sorry, 3 Sauvignon Blancs. They make 2 dry ones, the Napa and then the Rutherford, which is 100% from their estate-grown fruit. The Napa, very clean and crisp style of Sauvignon Blanc, really refreshing. The Rutherford, very different, a lot more full-bodied, a little bit of oak use in this wine, also nice richness here. So 2 contrasting styles, but both very good in their own right. And then they make a dessert-style Sauvignon Blanc, which Stephanie shipped in a few bottles from the winery, some older vintages. Should be a lot of fun to try those. And then we've got their 2 Cabernet Sauvignons, the Napa Valley Cabernet, which is 50% from their Rutherford vineyards, the other 50% from purchased fruits. And, well, they decided in the mid-'80s, hey, man, maybe we should start producing something other than Sauvignon Blanc, probably at the urging of their accountants. And they make one of the best values in Napa Valley. Very distinct style. They use 100% American oak, so you get a lot of that sweet, toasty oak, a little bit sweet herbs, dill coming through from that American oak as well. And and then they make a single vineyard Cabernet from Bartolucci Vineyards, a vineyard that Caymus used to draw from for their special select, and just a small amount of this wine. So we're going to be tasting through the entire lineup with Stephanie and Toni, my wife from Wine Watch Catering. Is going to have some tasty treats to match with that. Check it out, our entire lineup of Honig wines that we'll be tasting next Tuesday night. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.